Today we are going to unbox my new 8th generation iPad. So this here is the 8th generation iPad, or what is most commonly known as the 329 iPad, as this iPad sells directly from Apple for about $329. I paid $299 for this with free shipping from the walls of Mart, of all places. They actually have these, at the date of making the video, they actually have these on sale for $299, but only the rose gold color. And you can see, whoop, whoop, that's the color I got, whoop, is rose gold, because this is the only color that is available for $299 online. And so this is the one I got, and it's actually going to be replacing my ancient iPad mini you see right there. That's a first generation iPad mini running iOS 9, so this will be a huge upgrade. This is just the bog standard iPad, Wi-Fi only, no LTE, none of that, just the bog standard iPad. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this, and I actually already, as you can see, took it out of the box it was shipped in, but we're going to officially cut the plastic open and see what lurks inside this new iPad. Now, I've been on the fence of buying a new iPad for a while because the iPad is nice and it has some useful features, but I just wasn't sure if I wanted to spend all that kind of money on a new iPad. So when the option came up to buy this for $299, I jumped at the option. So this opens much like the current MacBooks do, where it's actually the top part of the box is actually kind of sunken into the inside. So we'll just do that just to loosen it up a little bit on both sides. And I'm also a little, this is only a little thing, but see how the packaging right there is a little rimpled? But, you know, it's only the box. But, you know, for those of you who are tech nerds and tech collectors and enthusiasts, little things like that kind of bug you sometimes. But it's only the box. As long as the iPad inside is fine, that's all we care about. And as I said, this is just the bog standard iPad, 32 gig, by the way. And here it is here. You can see it right there. This is the rose gold. You can actually see my lights in the screen. So this is the rose gold iPad. You can see the color right there. It actually looks more gold in person than it does on the box. On the box, it makes it look more pink, but in real life, it looks a little bit more gold color. So that's the iPad itself there. Inside here, this little flap here, we have all the documentation, and here we have the power supply. Now this uses a different power supply than most of the other iPads. This actually uses the fast charging USB-C power supply right here, and it also comes with the USB-C to lightning cable right here. But you can actually use the old style USB type A to lightning cables with these as well. But this is what comes supplied, so this will work better with the newer Macs, so you could just plug right in and go. But the USB-C cable also offers faster charging as well, and I believe I can actually use the faster charger on my iPhone 11 for fast charging, I do believe, but don't quote me on that. So that's pretty much all that's in the box, just the iPad and the power supply along with the documentation. And I do believe inside here we get all the documentation, and aha, there they are, they're in there. I was about to say maybe Apple's skimping on the Apple stickers, but nope, they're in there. The 2 Apple stickers. I've actually never used any of the Apple stickers I have with any of my Apple products. I've just mainly left them in the box. So, free to bet for you on that one. But anyway, so this is mainly, and really the only thing I have to do is just take the iPad out of its plastic wrapping here. So we'll just stick all this to the side, and we'll just hide that underneath here, and we'll take the iPad out from here. Now, cosmetically, it looks very similar to the iPad mini, because obviously this is based off the iPad Air's design, the old iPad Air, not the new iPad Air that kind of mimics the iPad Pro, but the old iPad Air is kind of what this is based off of the design. So we just have the plastic right here, and out comes the iPad itself. So basically, if you've seen one iPad, you've seen them all in terms of design. So basically this has the 10-inch Retina display on it as well, with the home button and Touch ID built right into the home button right there. You got your FaceTime camera in the front, got your FaceTime camera in the back, and there's actually no mute switch on these. In the newer iPads, Apple took away the mute switch, which in a way was kind of a useful feature, but they took that away. But there's still a headphone jack along with your sleep switch. And on the bottom, we have the Lightning port on the bottom for charging and data, along with the 2 speakers on the bottom. I'll just do a quick turn on for you and kind of show you a little bit about the iPad turned on. So let's go ahead and get it powered up. Alright, and as you can see, we're fully booted into iPad OS 14 here, and iPad OS basically is just a modified version of iOS. It just has some cool, more iPad features, like for example on the left hand side there you can bring up widgets on the left hand side of the screen, and it's got more certain things with Apple Pencil and whatnot, and obviously the keyboards as well. So obviously it's one of those cases of you've seen an iPad, you've seen them all. One thing I did forget to mention is on the bottom here, or on the side, there is the smart connector, and I don't know if you can see it right there, but there's 3 white holes right in the center of your screen that has, and that is the smart connector to connect the smart keyboard that goes to this. And that's important because the next video you're going to see is going to be the unboxing of the Apple Smart Keyboard. I actually bought the Smart Keyboard along with the iPad. Now, kind of a discrepancy. I bought the iPad, as I mentioned, off of Walmart.com, and the Smart Keyboard actually came from eBay. As you know, Apple sells the Smart Keyboard for some ridiculous amount of money, and I didn't pay anywhere near that. I think I paid somewhere near $90 for it on eBay. So I'm just waiting for that to arrive, and then that'll be the next video. So this is almost like a 2-parter video. It's like the first part is the actual iPad, the second part's the Smart Keyboard that goes with it. And of course the Smart Keyboard also helps to make it into a stand as well. Compared to the iPad mini, I mean, it's kind of minute. I mean, look at this thing. Kind of the size differences here. And, you know, it's not that much bigger, but, well, maybe if I put them like this, you might be able to see the size difference there between the 10-inch iPad and the iPad mini, which the iPad mini still is available for $399, which I don't quite understand. Like, why is the iPad mini $399 when it isn't as versatile, I think, as the 8th generation iPad? I don't quite understand that. So this poor old mini right here is going to be going into retirement. And also about the setup, if anybody has ever set up an iPhone or iPod Touch or iPad or anything, it's very straightforward. Same kind of setup. I didn't film that because it's all the same kind of setup. And I think for $299, I think if you can pick it up for around $299, I would definitely go for it. And again, this was available on Walmart for $299 and only in the rose gold option. But again, it's just a color. Who cares? And I actually do kind of like that. The rose gold and how the Apple logo kind of stands out in the rose gold a little bit. I actually kind of like that. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from the Techies World, hit the subscribe button down below and make sure you hit that bell icon to turn on notifications so you, yes you, will be first alerted to all new uploads, and I will see you with the next video, which will be likely part 2 of this video, which will be the Smart Keyboard unboxing for the iPad coming up, likely in a couple of days. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you with the next one.